Video. In today's video I will show you how to display in-app review models or dialogues inside your React Native's app with the new architecture without using any third-party libraries. So yeah, let's get started. So firstly you will have to enable create a new React Native project. Okay, once you do that, for iOS you will have to cd to your iOS directory inside terminal and then run this command. So this will enable new architecture for iOS. For Android you will have to search for new arc enabled. So I have already searched for it and you have to make this as true. Next what you will have to do is, so I will be following turbo modules documentation and I have explained this many a times, so I won't go in depth. I will just show you the steps which are required. So I have created a folder called rtn my app review. Inside that I have created a js folder. Create this native my app review.ts. Again, this has been copied from docs. Only this method name has been changed as well as this name has been changed. Next I have created package.json. Again, this has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed. This pod spec name has been changed. This has been changed and this package name has been changed. Next I have created a pod spec file. Again, this has been copied from docs and only this name has been changed. Next what you have to do, create an Android folder. Inside that create a build.gradle folder. Again, this has been copied from docs. Only changes, this namespace has been changed. For React Native version 72 we will need to add this as well, and these two are the dependencies which you have to add for displaying in-app review. Okay, and if you want you can use 1.8.0 as well, that's fine. Next go to Android, go to build.gradle and make sure here you added Kotlin version 1.8.0 as well as this class path. Next go to app, build.gradle, and here apply plugin Kotlin Android, as well as you will have to add this Kotlin standard lib of 1.8.0. Now unfortunately for to display in-app review for Android you will have to first deploy your app to Google Play Store, otherwise it won't work. And for iOS, even though the app is not displayed to App Store, it will work, but it will only display 3 times in 365 days. So yeah, be careful with that. Don't annoy your user by displaying this model again and again, otherwise it won't work after 3 times. I think for development it works, but once you deployed it to production it won't work after 3 times. So be careful when you are displaying this in app review. Next go to src, go to yeah, that should be fine for the main Android folder. Now come to this Android folder, go to create inside src main java com rtn my app review, sorry, and here first create this module file. Again, this has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed, and this is the actual code for displaying in-app dialog, and I'm just calling it over here inside our overridden method. Next inside this package, again this has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed at appropriate lines. Everything else remains the same. Next what you have to do is, first open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project and then run this command. Once you do that, you will have to do cd ... it will move you outside your React Native project. After that you will have to run this command, but here this should be your main React Native project name. So here you can see my project name is rnapp, same over here as well as over here, and this should be your folder name. Everything else remains the same. Once you do that, you will have to cd to your Android directory, and once you cd to your Android directory you will have to run this command. So this will do code generation for Android, and for iOS you will have to cd to your iOS directory and then run this command. So this will do code generation for iOS. Now for iOS, open this iOS folder inside Xcode. First create this rtn my app review header file. Again, this has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed over here and as well as over here. Next you have to create an Objective-C file and make sure you change the extension to .mm, which is an Objective-C++ file. Next, again this has been copied from docs. So this is our header file. So this is our bridging header name, and where you, so to get the bridging header name, first create this Swift file, my app review.swift. Okay, and Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Click yes, and here you can see my bridging header name is rnapp. So that's what I'm using, rnapp, followed by -swift.h is common for everyone. Next, this is again copied from docs. Here we are initializing our Swift file. This has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed, and here we have overridden our show app preview method, and I am calling the show app preview of the Swift file over here. Now if I go to our Swift file, all I am doing is I'm importing StoreKit, and I have extended ns object, and inside that I have created show app review method. I am just calling skstore review controller dot request view, and this can be only called 3 times in 365 days. And next, inside app.tsx, I have just created a touchable opacity button, and I have imported our library something like this, and just calling that show app review method. So yeah, I think that should work. And to show you guys the output for iOS, it will look something like this. Now this is a screenshot from my Flutter app, but yeah, it will look more similar to your for React Native as well. There won't be any much change. Instead, only the app name might be changed inside your modal. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.